What's going on, guys? King Raven here, coming at you with another video today. So today we've got another knife review slash overview to do, thanks to the Lefty Pass Around group, and it's also coming by way of one of my favorite brands, Vosteed. Love Vosteed. They've been killing it, especially this year and even last year. Vosteed has become one of the best brands, making some of the best designs with the best quality out there, in my opinion. But before we get into today's video, y'all give me a like, leave a comment. At the end of the video, there'll be a little subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out the other video I'll have linked. Helps my channel when you do that, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, in the description of this video and all my videos, I have links and discount codes and different ways that you can support the channel. So if you would like to support the channel, I appreciate it if you use those links, use the codes, etc. But, you know, that's your choice if you do and everything. It just helps me, and I do appreciate it when you do. Follow me on Instagram at ShieldArms. Now let's flip this camera around and get into today's knife review. Okay, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at a Vosteed. Now, Vosteeds have been doing amazing jobs with knives since they've come out, and they just keep on getting better and better. So if you have not checked out Vosteed, you really need to. I own like 10 or 12 different Vosteeds in my personal collection, and Vosteed really excels from that like $40 price range, and I think their most expensive is like $250. And as you go up in price, they continue to provide great value, great materials, great build quality, from their lowest to their highest knives, with exceptional value. And this knife right here is another great example. This knife is one that I've considered for my own personal collection, so I'm glad I got to check it out today. So what are we looking at today? We're looking at the Talarurus. Alright, so let's check out the Talarurus. So the Talarurus is a compact crossbar lock knife from Vosteed. We'll do some size comparisons here in just a minute, but let's go over materials. We've got, on this version, green micarta. They've got several different colorways, handle materials, blade finishes, etc. This one happens to be green micarta. We have a deep carry reversible pocket clip. We have a crossbar lock, and we have a thumb disc. So this knife is completely ambidextrous. Lefties are going to have the exact same experience as righties with this particular knife. Now let's check out this blade. Very nice. This one is a blackwash 14C28N blade. You can see right there, 14C28N. Really nice looking knife. I love these blade shapes, sort of like a cross between a sheep's foot and like a reverse tonto, where you've got a small gradual belly, but then you've got that tip that drops down. So that makes it very handy for most cuts, because y'all know I'm a double amputee, so most of my stuff is what 90% of all of us do with their knives. It's opening packages, strings, food prep, cutting stuff around the house, just different stuff that you need a knife for. And this excels in it, because you can use that tip for piercing cuts and do your drag cuts. You also have that whole front third that you can do those push cuts connecting down. And then for your like power cuts, you can use almost the full length of the blade, because that curvature is not too extreme. You're going to get long draw cuts with this particular knife. So very nice blade shape. I have medium-sized hands, so back here I get 4 full fingers with still a little bit hanging off. And if I choke up to this sort of like angled spot, I can get even more room. And the way they have this slight little divot right up here on the handle, you can see there, my thumb lands right there, so it's really great. And then if you're doing the pinch grips, my finger lands right there, so I can do the precision cuts and stuff like that. So it's been really pleasure to use this. Action, great tension on the crossbar lock on those Omega springs. Very smooth. I love thumb discs. Some people do not like thumb discs. I love them. I think they're very useful. So whether you're doing the reverse flick or the thumb flick, the thumb disc works very well. It's got nice jimping all the way around it. So I get easy purchase, especially on that reverse flick. I love the reverse flick on this knife, but thumb flick works just as well. Of course, you can slow roll it, but most of the time when I've been using it, I just pick up the knife, reverse flick it out, and it works great. So let's do some size comparisons of the Talarurus. Let's compare it to a couple of Vosteeds. Let's see here. Let's go the Vosteed Raccoon and the Vosteed Morel. You can see the Talarurus is smaller than the Raccoon, but is almost the exact same size in handle and blade length as the Morel. A couple other size comparisons. Let's do the Ketuo Compact Chad and the Kizer Sub 3 OBK. It's a little smaller than the Compact Chad, and it's almost identical to the Kizer Sub 3 OBK, but because of the way the Kizer is designed, you are getting just a hair bit more blade length on the Talarurus. And let's do one more quick comparison, and that's going to be like the Kizer Drop Bear, which is almost a 1-for-1 against the Talarurus. So if you like the size of the Drop Bear, you're going to like the size of the Talarurus. It is very similar in overall size, overall blade length. Drop Bear is an excellent knife, and this competes right there with it and everything between materials and size. Of course, you can get the Drop Bear more premium materials. The Talarurus is only in the more budget materials, so you've got to compare it to Drop Bears like this one right here in the Nitro V and acrylic. So when you're comparing it apples to apples, very similar to the Drop Bear. Overall, I think this is an excellent offering for Vosteed, and I think Vosteed just has another winner on their hands. After handling this, this is one that I definitely want to pick up. I think my collection of Vosteeds would be really lacking if I did not include the Talarurus in with my other Vosteeds in my collection. So let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's video of the Vosteed Talarurus. So guys, what do you think about the Vosteed Talarurus? Is this one that interests you? I love knives this size. This sort of like medium-sized knife, it's excellent for EDC use and everything. And this blade shape is fantastic. It works great. It does very well for all the tasks, the piercing, the draw cuts, the long power cuts. This is going to handle about 90% of any task that you have that you need to do. And with it being completely ambidextrous, great knife. So after handling this, I think my Vosteed collection would be sorely missing if I did not add the Talarurus to my collection. So I am looking to pick one up. Y'all check the description. It's going to have links to Vosteed as well as other retailers, some discount codes. Most of them are affiliate links, so it does help my channel when you use those links, and I greatly do appreciate it. Y'all, give me a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think about this knife and Vosteed overall. Hit this subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and check out this video. I really do appreciate it. Follow me over on Instagram at ShieldArms. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you in the next video.